Go on then. Ask me why I am sat on the naughty step. To quote Nicolas Cage, I have been a bad man. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, the weather's good and yeah, it's cold and damp and dark. It's winter. You're looking good. Actually, you've been working out. You're trimming up a bit and I've got to say, you smell good. To quote Mr. T, quit the jibber jabber, fall and tell 'em. Okay. If you've been here before, you know Johnny Legg is #1 Mancera fan. I will always big up Mancera. I'm a massive fan. Always amazing smells, always amazing performance and a reasonable price. And you know what? I've done something naughty. All right. Amongst the Mancera range of fragrances, there is a powerhouse. There is a legendary fragrance. You know, a lot of people would associate Cedric Bose or Rose's Vanille with Mancera, but personally, there is another fragrance which I think puts Mancera on heavily onto the map. This particular fragrance has got it's got a lot of sweet notes and the spices. It's got the king of spices. It's got saffron in there. It's got that beautiful sweet cinnamon. It's got that beautiful nutmeg. You know, the spices are just so awesomely chosen spices. It's got a few fruits in there. It's got like an apple sort of note. It's got a peach note. And you know what? Those two combined sort of give off like a cherry sort of vibe, like a nice sweet cherry vibe. It's got a little bit of floral in there. I believe it's like a jasmine sort of note. It's obviously got a massive slop of vanilla because nobody does vanilla like Mancera. And you know what? It's also got a bit of musk and a little bit of amber. And all of these beautiful sort of sweet, excitable notes, they're like kids bouncing up and down on a bed of beautiful. And the best way I could describe it is like old school pipe tobacco. It's not like a smoky tobacco. It's not like an earthy tobacco. It's just a beautiful sort of sweet, warm pipe tobacco. And these notes bounce around on top of this tobacco and they create the most unbelievably unique and awesome smell. And this fragrance is called Red Tobacco. And if you have ever smelt this, you know exactly what I mean. It's pretty much an all-day fragrance. It's one of the Manceras, one of the few Manceras that instead of just being a scent bubble, it's quite a loud fragrance. You know, it will sort of leave a massive trail coming off you. It will fill a room and it will go on all day. You know, it's not one you have to top up. And the amazing reactions you get from this, everyone you can see them smelling as you walk past, male and female, they love this fragrance. It gives off a real sort of excitable, youthful, fruity, amazing kind of smell, which people are drawn to this smell. Red Tobacco is a legendary powerhouse by Mancera, and I've said all that and now I've got to confess. I had a bottle of that a few years ago and I sort of blasted my way through this bottle. I couldn't get enough of this Red Tobacco. And I haven't had a bottle for maybe 2 years now. Come on, Leggy, confess what you've done. Right, I've bought a clone. I've bought a copy. Okay, I was on eBay and it popped up and it said Tobacco Rouge. And I thought, man, even the bottle looks the same as Red Tobacco. It's made by Pendora Scents, which I think the actual overall company is called Paris Corner. This stuff on eBay was selling for £22 or best offer. Now I put an offer in of £19, thinking, you know what, I'll give it a go. The guy came back to me and said, look, you know, we'll meet in the middle, £19.95 posted. And I was like, buy it now. Now, I was hoping to get it and be able to say to you, you know what, you can't match this legendary powerhouse. But here's the thing. This stuff not only actually is pretty much a spit of red tobacco, the performance is amazing. Okay, it's not quite an all-day fragrance, but it's not far off. It's not quite as loud and projecting as red tobacco, but you know what? It's not far off. And I'm going to say to you, it's not 100 mil, it's not 120 mil which you get with Mancera, it's 100 mil, but at a fraction of the cost. You see, the original Mancera, the red tobacco, has a recommended retail price of around about 150, 155 pound for 120 mil. Is it worth it? It kind of almost is, because it's a legendary powerhouse. 9 times out of 10, on an offer, you'll get it for around about £100, maybe just a shiver under £100 for the 120 mil. But this stuff at under £20, I bought it thinking, what's to lose, Leggy? £20. And you know what? Let's have a go. It smells, I'm going to say, about 97% the same. Realistically, unless you smelt the two together, I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference. In terms of performance, this is just a whisper behind the original. And you know what, for £20, this is an absolute unbelievable bargain. It leaves quite an oily residue on your skin, like the Mancera does, and you think, you know what, that's going to last. I kid you not, I sprayed this, and I must have just caught my t-shirt a couple of days ago, and I put that t-shirt on the day after, and I was like, it's stuck in the fibres of my t-shirt. Okay, I've worn it to work and everyone comments on it, because it produces a little bit more than just a scent bubble. It's quite a big scent bubble, and I say the stuff trails off you. You will get, hand on heart, this is being honest, you will get 3/4 of a day out of this in a good, solid, constantly being able to smell it and constantly being able to leave that trail behind you. Then it drops down to a skin scent, and trust me, the next day, unless you've had a shower and scrubbed that particular area, it is still as a skin scent, as indeed the Mancera. So, although I've been a bad man, to quote Nicolas Cage, might be helping you out here, because what I can't do is I can't say don't bother with this, it's only £20, because this kind of is, it's a fraction of the price of the Mancera, and it's pretty much the same performance, it's pretty much the same smell. So I can't say anything other than I highly recommend this bad boy. If you look on eBay, I think I saw it on Amazon as well, you will spend no more than £22 on this. So let me show you again. Pendora Scents, similar name, Tobacco Rouge, Eau de Parfum. Seriously, the only other thing is, and I will warn you about this, the cap does not hold the bottle. And I picked this up the other day by the cap, and it dropped into me right where it hurts. And I tell you, don't ever pick it up by the cap, because seriously, it doesn't hold. Okay, that's the only downside. You know what, I'm trying to pick faults with this. You cannot pick faults with something that's only cost you £20, and it's the same as something which retails at 150. So here we go. I've been a bad man. I've confessed, so I feel a lot better. Look at it. I feel a lot better now, and hopefully you will get yourself, if you like red tobacco by Mancera, if you like that, get yourself on eBay and get this purchased. Okay. Massive welcome to being here at this channel. A massive thank you. If you would consider a thumbs up, if you would consider a subscription, if you would consider dropping me a chat, I will try and respond as soon as possible. So I thank you very much, and I wish you health, happiness, safety, and Mancera. That's what I wish you. Bye-bye.